Hello everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of OrgelCraft. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Last episode, we built up a couple of farms here. We have a wool farm and a bamboo farm that have been producing resources slowly. I haven't spent a lot of time in here since the last episode, but we had a little bit of an issue with the bamboo farm, and that's that this stuff is not getting picked up. Now, I was thinking about possible solutions for this, and that was going to involve extra pistons and all of that, and I realized there's actually a much simpler solution, and that is to just put down some, let's see, I'm going to need to move this, and that is just to put down some rails and a hopper minecart. So let's put this together really quickly. I do not have a lot of room on this platform, and I definitely do not want to lose. Ooh, I have 2 powered rails. That's not gonna cut it. Let's do that, and then I also have no gold. Okay then, well, I don't need a ton of powered rails, so let's, for right now, we'll just do that, and then, we'll bring this along here. And let's see, I think I need to extend this platform. That's what I really need to do. So let's just build out here temporarily. Okay, and then this should be the central area, so we can loop around the back, and then we'll go up to the front. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do 2 separate ones. So we'll do that. We'll make sure those are powered. So we'll put a torch there. And then we'll put a torch there. This is just temporary. Obviously, I need more powered rails and all of that. But then, I think what we're gonna do, let's do this free cam. Okay, yes, so there is a block there. So I think what I'd like to do is break this out, and then let's put a dispenser up there. We'll see if I can get out of here. But what we'll do is we'll put a dispenser there, and then I will have the I'll have the minecart come up here and basically unload into that, and then everything can get spit out into a into the water stream. So if we put this on here, it's probably not going to make it all the way around, but it might. Yep, there we go. And as you see, it's now got bamboo, and let's go around. Actually, we can just free cam it. Yeah, and now everything is picked up. So we'll just need to make sure that I can get those deposited into there, and that will be good to go. So I will get that all put together here in a little bit, and then I guess we'll just put the extra, let's do that for right now. We'll have to do the same thing over here. So we'll take that out. And that, and we'll bring that out. And we'll obviously want to cover all that up, but that'll be fine, and then we can just put the extra chest there for now. Okay. All right. So we we have these two farms built up, and I want to work a little bit on doing rooms for them today, like actually finishing them off. And so we're gonna go on a little bit of a field trip later. There is something that I've been wanting to do for the interior of this build, and it is an automatic door. And so I want to go and I want to do a little bit of playing around in creative with some redstone and see if I can get something to work. So let's jump over to my redstone testing world. Welcome back to the redstone testing world. So here is the door that I want to build. It's very simple, right? Here's the trick. I want it to open on a diagonal. And so I want this to come out this way and that to go out that way. Now that I look at the fact that that's too high, I think I might want it 3 high. Nope, I think we're gonna stick with 2 high. So that's the goal for this build. So in order to do that, we're going to need a double piston extender. Let's see here. That's gonna need to be like that, maybe? No, because it's going to have to come 2 blocks, right? And then that there. Now, that's potentially going to be able to go there. Okay. So, what we have to do is we have to power that. We have to power that. Oh, we have to unpower that. And unpower that. And then we have to power that and power that. But that only brings back 1 of the blocks. Oh. And I need to bring back both blocks. Oh. I was thinking it doesn't matter how far below I go, so I could do something from the bottom. The problem with that is that then if we retract this all the way over here, like that, there's going to be a hole in the floor. This is where my limited experience with redstone becomes a major problem. So let's see, we do that, 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 and that. But then we have this block over here. Which, I mean, I suppose if I didn't care too much, I could just bring down like that, and then all we'd need to do is power... Whoops, yeah, then that's going to be an issue. We could do that for right now. Right. So then we get that... the challenge of redstone. So then the problem is if I unpower that, that would pull both of them. And then do that. And that. But then we've lost our door shape. I wonder if maybe instead of that, we could do something along the bottom. Let's do this. Let's go up in the air here. And let's grab a slime block, because then what you could potentially do is... Actually, let's do this. So then we'd have that, which would have our door on it like that. Right? And so then we could do our... I think it needs to be there. So we could do that. Okay, that's where that's going to be. So let's do that. Oh, but you know what? The other problem is then you're going to need immovable blocks at the floor level. Because what I was thinking was, if we grab some black concrete, what I was thinking was that you could do this, and then you could pull the whole thing over, and it would pull a floor into place. But the problem with that is that, let's see, that's never going to retract too, which is fine, it doesn't need to. The problem is, what do you put against that? And I know we have glazed terracotta, but it's not really my intention to have this be the floor, because that would work. But I don't think it's going to look good. Well, redstone is not my specialty at all. I had a great idea for how this door was going to work. Maybe it's going to just be a simple 2x2 door for right now, and I'm going to keep playing with it. Yeah, because a 2x2 door is easy. It would be easy if I could hit the right buttons, because then all you have to do is that, and that, and then if you power, nope, where's my lever? Yeah, and so then all you have to do is power those. And unpower them to get your door to open. That may be what we have to do for right now. It's not what I'd prefer, but this is hurting my brain and is more complicated than I thought it was going to be. So I think we might just go with this for right now, with a little twist. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more playing around with things because I have something special in mind for this. And so in the meantime, I mentioned that we were going to take a field trip. Let's take a field trip. Welcome, everyone, to Star Wars Galaxies. If you've been around the channel, you know that I have played this MMORPG before. I've done a whole series on it. Well, I am playing on a new server now, which has expanded upon the original game and has added a bunch of planets that were not part of the original, such as Ord Mantell, Mandalore, Tanab, Kuat, Nal Hutta, and several more. Those are just to name a few. Well, we are going to be headed to Kuat, which is the location of the Empire's largest shipyards. And I made a discovery as I was playing around. This is the Sunrunner 2 server, by the way. New series will be coming, and our shuttle just left. Well, turns out there's a planet-side shipyard on Kuat, and it's building something rather interesting. So from the spaceport here on Kuat, we're going to take a shuttle out to the drive yards, and we're going to see just what the Empire has been up to. You can probably guess where I'm going with this. Heavy Imperial military presence here, which we're going to kind of have to sneak under the radar. But if we head over here, you'll get a little bit of a view. You might be able to see it in the top right-hand corner. Of course, it's nighttime, so that's not going to give us the best view, but it'll be all right. That should be far enough out. Yeah, turns out they're working on a Star Destroyer. Quite the sight, isn't it? But there's a little bit more to it than that. Because you see, if we head on into this facility, and gotta say, Imperial security a little bit lax that they're just gonna let a civilian wander in here. But you'll notice there are some ramps that are leading up. And if we take these ramps, they lead to this structure that looks remarkably like an elevator shaft. And again, you gotta wonder about Imperial security. But if we just hop in the lift and go up, we will find ourselves on board an Imperial Star Destroyer. And this is where our quest is taking us, because this is where I want to get inspiration for our interiors. So, I'm not going to be trying to do anything exactly the same. I think it's going to be way too hard without doing a whole bunch of retextures. But I think this is going to give us a really good idea for what our interior should look like in here. So you've got obviously lots of gray in these walls, lots of lighting too. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do about that. But yeah, just lots of different panels. Obviously, it looks like, you know, these might be some pipes that are going through there. So we kind of want to figure out, you know, what would work as far as interiors go. This is a really nice room, because we're thinking about doing the interior of our farms. I think this gives some good ideas of things we can use. Probably want to go with maybe trapdoors over lighting for something like that. Let's see, does this open up? It does. This would probably be a good room to check out. So a lot of this is just corridors, you know, and a lot of repetition. This is some room that has some kind of function, but you can see lots of different consoles. Obviously, they have a planetary map here and some other things. Probably can do some work with glass, and I may get to a point where I decide to retexture some things, but for right now, we're going to keep it fairly straightforward. And I seem to have reached a dead end. Elevator terminal. Let's see where up goes. There was another hangar I was hoping to explore, but I don't know. So this is overlooking the hangar that we came from. That's where we first came up. And apparently we're in space. Go figure how that works. Let's see. Nope, this appears to be a dead end. So I'm going to go back down and let's see if we can find that other hangar. So here's our hangar. This is where we are currently working our build from. But as you can see, lots of good things in here. AT-AT walkers, lots of TIE fighters, the shuttle that we built. Those look awfully small compared to the shuttle, so that's going to be interesting. We got some TIE bombers up there, and then this would be the door that would lead out to the hangar. Obviously, that's closed for right now. So we'll be coming back here for more inspiration for sure, but I thought it would be fun to kind of take a little bit of a tour, get some ideas of what we want to do for interiors, and then start working from there. So I think I've got some ideas. I'm going to spend a little bit more time here, maybe grab some screenshots so that I have some stuff that's a little bit easier to work from, and then, yeah, then we'll go back and start building. Welcome back, everyone, to the zone of death. Yeah, so remember a couple episodes ago, I had a shulker box disappear on me that had all of my mining stuff in it, all of my pickaxes and shovels and things like that? So I had it sitting down here somewhere, and I am guessing that it was probably sitting right there. No, not there. Right there. I almost lost my precious resources and my redstone box. I had them sitting out here, and I was about to go to the overworld, and it occurred to me, oh yeah, anything that's in this square gets deleted. So I did manage to get them before I made that mistake, and I made this nice outline here so that I won't put anything in the box of death again. Because yeah, that's my shiny box. There's some things in there I really did not want to lose. That's my redstone box, and while those are easier to replace, they are a pain in the butt to fix or to remake. So anyway, yeah. So, coming over here, I have fixed the bamboo farms. They're not 100% lossless, because every so often something will stick on top of one of the stalks of bamboo. But I now have hopper minecarts running along here. And then a little setup here that will feed into a dispenser. That'll just launch everything right into the water stream. And for some reason, should it miss, it'll just get picked up and do it again. But that's all done. And then I've got that going on both sides. So now we are not losing bamboo. And if we come down here, you'll see much more bamboo in here than we had before. I've also expanded this platform a little bit. Okay, so I know I said I was going to work on rooms today. I'm not, not that I'm not going to work on it, but I got very caught up designing a hallway after our little field trip. So that's where we're going to start. And we'll see how it goes from there. So let's jump into a time lapse. I'm going to do a little bit of hallway building. Let's do a little bit more with the hull, and we'll just see what we get done. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse. Here is a view of our hallway. Of course, I decided to decorate with observers, because why not? It's not like I needed 4+ stacks for this hallway. Yeah. But yeah, so came up with some lighting here. Was really happy to find that the iron trapdoors essentially completely cover the frog lights, and frog lights are a full block, so you can power them. So we're able to have these stripes here, and I think they look pretty good. I didn't do this in the time lapse because I wanted the surprise of automatically opening door. So after failing to get the original design I wanted, I went back and just figured out how I could get this done. And yeah, so as you can see, we've got our skulk sensor up there. It was not fun trying to figure out how to get it waterlogged, but then also make sure that the pistons didn't trigger it. Because that was the first problem that I had. And yeah, trying to make skulk sensors work when you're waterlogging them, water and redstone is never a good mix. But I got something that works, and yeah, I'm happy I was able to figure it out. They go off a little too much for my liking, but the range is fairly close to the door. And actually, if you walk along the side, you don't set it off. So, but if you're in the middle of the hall, it does set it off. But I think it'll be okay. I'll probably make some tweaks to it as I go and have more time to play with the redstone. But we've got a second door over here to our bamboo farm. And fortunately, they're far enough away. The farms are far enough away that they don't open the doors. So that's good. I'm hoping that powering 20 of these in every section of the corridor doesn't completely lag out the world. I guess we will find out. And then made some more progress out here on the hull. This was this was a little less than an hour's worth of work. I have a new system that's going a little bit faster. But yeah, still a long way to go. So I think my goal, I think next episode is going to be, I'm just going to aim to make a lot of progress on the lower hull here. I have a goal in mind. Well, I have two goals in mind. My goal for next episode is going to be to get it to right here, which is 0 on the x-axis. That's about 160 blocks. So we'll see if that happens or not. But if I make that the focus, we should be pretty good. I have another timeline goal in mind, but I'm not going to say that one because I have no idea how the first goal is going to go. So we're going to start there, and then we will progress from there. But I think that is going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.